Hey Rangers, welcome back to another video, and today we have the Ranger Slayer. Now I have been excited about getting this figure. I really wanted this one because I absolutely love the Ranger Slayer in the comics. So I'm really happy that they brought her out, and I also bought something just to kind of show and emphasize how Hasbro could have done something slightly different with this figure, because this is the only one that doesn't have a head. So let's jump into this. If you like this sort of content and you want to see more, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, as well as the cheeky notification bell to be notified when more videos drop. And first of all, we have a lovely picture artwork of the Ranger Slayer. We've got Ranger Slayer there. We got 3 arrows, which could have been painted at least. We've got her bow of darkness, a closed blade blaster, and then we've got 2 hands, and they'll probably be in a special effect. On the side, we have Ranger Slayer. On the back, yep, we do have the super powered arrow. On that one we have more there. Top is nothing. There we go. Let's open up this bad girl and have a look inside. And here are all the items that you get with Ranger Slayer. You get the actual figure, you get the super bow, the bow of darkness, a closed blade blaster, 2 hands, and obviously 3 arrows. So yeah, that's what you get. And here is Ranger Slayer. This isn't a bad figure. It looks really nice, and I really like the fact that rather than like a kind of spandex, like some of the parts around look very kind of like leather, and that looks really, really awesome to me. I really like the kind of inverted colors. I really like the use, like rather than white, it's pink here, and then the helmet. The helmet always to me looked really weird though. Like it doesn't look like the pterodactyl. It looks just like a giant version of it. So I was never really a big kind of fan of the helmet, but I really love the character. I love the fact she comes with a cape. I thought it would be kind of cloth, but it's not. It's actually the standard kind of like plastic. And I will show you something that you can do with it, which is kind of cool, especially if you're trying to get it out of the box like I did. I really love the kind of like here where the ruffles are on the arm, and I really love this kind of like armored design here. The belt, as you can see, has a pterodactyl coin, but again, it's not really kind of like shaped well. But you can see it. You've got the blade blaster there. Pretty much here, like on the legs, you can see that there is kind of a ruffling, which I really like. Again, as I said, it looks like the leather part. They're coming out very slightly. I really like this pink here. I really like the fact that there's battle damage. Or I've just got the one from the factory that had a load of marks on it. But I really do kind of like this. This does look kind of awesome, and it does kind of add to the figure. Now I'm going to hold Kimberly up because it just irritates me, because I can't, like when you try and pose it, normally it just falls over, and I absolutely hate it, even though there's not much of a change. I love the cape here. The cape looks absolutely spot on. I love the fact that there's damage. It kind of really works well. Now you can take this off, and then it does leave you with the figure again, and I think that this works really well. So see, it just falls over. So you can tell that it's not just the standard definition of just like a plain figure at the back. They've really like added stuff to it. Mainly here that you can see there's more marks here on the kind of the pink, which works again really, really well. And again, you've got kind of more like detail, I think, on the kind of legs, with the same amount of the joints that I really don't like. Looking at the back, we've got pink, which I really like that. Even on the arm, it's just white down there, and then it's some sort of armored there. I generally thought that they would include this, this armored on here. And it just feels really weird why it's not kind of painted, but oh well. And on the back of the helmet, it kind of reminds me a little bit of the Psycho Rangers. So this could be like the thing for Psycho Pink. But I will say this, when we look at the cape, at least, I really like the fact that you've got some detail there, and then you've got the kind of like thing here, which looks awesome. It just adds kind of to it as well, which I think is great. Let's have a look at the articulation. Oh, that's really smooth. That is very smooth. Same again. Like this is a lot better in my eyes, because okay, maybe not. I spoke too soon. Okay, so the leg kind of stops there, which is fine, but it's a lot smoother. That's how I kind of see it. Very smooth. Moves like that, and then like that, and arms move all the way around. So, oh, that's a bit weird. Maybe you can get a better one for like the bow and arrow. That clicks, that's really nice. So all this is like so much better, and it feels like an actual figure, not like you have to, like the joints just seem a lot looser. I kind of like that, so you can pose it in many ways, and the head kind of spins around like so. Now, if you're like me, and you were so excited when they released this figure, and you were like, oh my God, like I can't wait for an evil Kim's head or something like that. And then you got this, you just got literally 3 arrows. It annoyed me, I will say it annoyed me. So what I did was I actually bought a Black Widow figure because I was trying to find something that would look kind of spot on with Kimberly. And literally, let's hope this works otherwise. The head doesn't properly fit on, but that's what I kind of thought would go. And I'm really surprised that the head doesn't fit properly. I thought that because they were all pretty much the same, it would do. But can you imagine this? This is what Kimberly would look like with the head on and stuff like that. That to me would kind of work a lot better if they decided to do something like that. It'd been kind of really, really cool. But seeing as the head obviously doesn't really kind of fit on there, if you wanted to, you could have it like that, which kind of adds to it. And again, Hasbro, so much easier to put something like this on, and I know that the fans would love it. Again, like there is another thing that actually adds more to it, rather than just having like say 3 arrows. I just really wish that Hasbro just released a head, because I think that would have been cool. You know, go off the comic books. It doesn't need to look exactly like Amy, but at least this just adds a bit more to it. I really wish that these heads did actually sit there properly though. That's the only thing. The accessories that you get is you get the bow and arrow, or the bow of darkness, and arrows kind of attach. You have to be really kind of careful because that the hand doesn't kind of want to grip around it. So you've got that one there. You have this kind of extra power bow that if you want to add to possibly around there, you can do. I prefer this than the default, like just energy going around it. And then you get the 2 different hands here. And there is Ranger Slayer. I've got to admit, I was very disappointed that you couldn't put on Black Widow's head to kind of have something slightly different. There goes my whole thing of saying like they're all completely different now. But no, this figure's not bad. I really like it. I like the fact that you can detach the cape. The Sword of Darkness is absolutely Bow of Darkness is absolutely fine, and some of the other accessories that you get. This is possibly one of my favorite figures from the Lightning collection. It feels a lot nicer, especially more than like the male ones, only because of the joints don't seem to want to kind of like want to break all the time, and I think that kind of makes it slightly better. This is one that I would proudly display when I can, and I just think it's great. There's not any problems I know of it that I can remember at this moment in time, but yeah, it's not bad for what it is. So I'm going to leave the question up to you. What do you Rangers think about this figure? Do you like it? Do you not? Would you like it? Or would you have liked it if it came with like a head like that? Let me know down below in the comments. And while you're down there, why not hit the like button, the subscribe button, as well as that cheeky notification bell to be notified when more videos drop. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.